Hi everyone, thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about using your strengths. When I talk about strengths, I think it's really important to know what your strength is, because I feel knowing my strength helped me to decide which direction I want to go or what I want to do in my life. It helped me so much. And in order to find out what my strengths are, I did many different things, many different assessments, but I think number one assessment that I like is StrengthsFinder. If you buy this book called StrengthsFinder 2.0, or if you go to Gallup's website, you can pay for the assessment and get the results. Or if you buy the book, there is a code that comes with the book, so you can access the website and take the test for free if you buy the book. And what I did was, back in 2009, when I was working at a Japanese private university in Osaka, I was really into reading business books and everything, and I have to find my strengths and I have to focus on them. So I bought the book. I was really happy to read about what the strengths can do, and I decided to take the test. According to the company Gallup's analysis, they say people who use strengths every day are 3 times more likely to feel that they're having a better quality of life, and 6 times more engaged at work. So I agree, because after I found out about my strength and tried to focus, my quality of life or my work satisfaction increased. So I want to introduce you about the story. So back in 2009, I was working as an assistant professor slash university admin person at an international center at a university. I was welcoming international students from all over the world, and also I was teaching Japanese students who were going to study abroad. So I was doing not only teaching, but I was doing a lot of business deal also. I was doing negotiating or collaborating with universities in different parts of the world, different countries, and also I was making internship programs for international students to join at a Japanese company. I also had to negotiate rent price or what kind of furniture to add to international students' housing when I was dealing with the apartment owners. And also between host families and international students, there are a lot of conflicts. So I had to go in and intervene and conflict management between different cultures. So I was doing a lot of, using a lot of business skills. And I was wondering, okay, what are my strengths? And according to StrengthsFinder results back in 2009, number one strength for me was winning others over, meaning that I have influence. I can influence and persuade other people or attract other people and have a good relationship. And the second one is maximizer. I want to make what's good into something better, or what's strong into something stronger. I didn't want to waste time, resource. I was always thinking about how to make things better than what they are, how they are now. And the third one was strategic. Try to analyze and think, how I can do it better, or what's the most efficient or effective way to do things. Fourth was learner. I always enjoy learning. Just like I like reading. I like reading or listening to people's stories or any kind of information that I can get so I can apply to my life. That's something I loved. And futuristic. Rather than thinking about the past and regretting, I always thought about, okay, so what can I do next in order to get to the point where I want to get? So based on these 5 strengths, I thought, okay, so no wonder why I was doing great job negotiating with the apartment owners or collaborating with people from different universities to make new programs or implement something new. or talking to international students about what to expect during their study abroad. So okay, so based on these 5 strengths, maybe my strength is speaking in front of people and influencing them about what to expect or what they can do or how they can make their lives better. So I remember talking to my boss back then, like, I want to focus on negotiation or orientation or teaching classes, like more of inspiring people. Of course, you know, I was not just doing presentation or speech, but I had to do a lot of admin work also, so it didn't come true. But after I left the university, that's when I really thought, okay, when I become independent, that's the way I'm gonna go. I was already doing a lot of inspiring talks or presentations, orientations, and intercultural programs part-time, but I was sure, okay, this is my field, this is my career. Working with people, talking with people, and inspiring people to help them make their lives even better than now. And last year, I had a chance to redo it again after 10 years. And my results were 1, maximizer, which was number 2 back in 2009. And 2 was input, which is similar to learner. You know, collecting information, that's something I like. And the 3rd one was activator, making things happen. And that's true. When I think of an idea, I just want to do it right away. And 4th was ideation, which is finding connections between seemingly disparate phenomena. So that's true. I enjoy it. And when I do workshops, facilitation, I like to hear people's ideas and find the line between these dots, connecting the dots. So I love ideation. And the 5th strength is communication. I totally agree that I love communicating with people and expressing my thoughts. So this connects to my mission, which is connect, learn, and empower. Everything I do for my work or even personal life, I like to connect with people and learn from each other and empower each other. And by learning or connecting with me, I want each person to do the same for their people around them. So after, you know, this new 5 strengths, I thought about what I can do, especially in the situation where Tyler had cancer and he passed away. Then I came to think about this workshop, resiliency workshop. I didn't want to just end Tyler's death as just death, he left. I wanted to make more meaning to it. I wanted to keep his legacy and input, you know, all the information I received from the books and other people, I put it into the workshop to the 6 different dimensions and I activated. Yeah, it's not perfect, but yeah, let's put it together and let's do it. And ideation is happening every time we meet, every week we meet on Zoom. I enjoy listening to everybody's story and there is some connection in between and we learn something new. And this whole process is a great way to communicate with each other. So I feel what I'm doing right now as my career every day is using my strengths. So it is true that I feel my quality life is really better than before I knew what my strengths were. So I strongly recommend you to find out what your strengths are. You don't have to use StrengthsFinder if you don't feel like it. There are so many other ways to find your strengths. You don't need any assessment either. If you know what your strength is, your intuition, that is your strength. But focusing on them will make a big difference. So I am happy now that I know my strengths and I share my knowledge and experience by offering strengths coaching to people. You know, we debrief the results together and make action plans so how they can maximize their strengths. So I am thankful that I can use my strengths to work with people and maximize their life. So my question today is, what are your strengths? And how do you use your strengths every day? Or how are you using your strengths every day? I'm very curious to know the answers, so please let me know by commenting here or sending me messages or emails. Thank you for watching. See you next time.